Welcome back. Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel was on the road today visiting two military bases where he made his case for steep cuts to the armed forces. Now, under the proposed budget he unveiled yesterday, the Army would shrink to its lowest troop level in nearly 75 years. The A-10 Warthog fighter plane would also be retired. Hagel says the country now needs a smaller, modern military. His plans have sparked a pretty predictable war of words. Former Vice President Dick Cheney fired these shots.
I've obviously not been a strong supporter of Barack Obama, but this really is over the top. It does enormous long-term damage to our military. They act as though it's like highway spending. You turn it on and off. The fact of the matter is he's having a huge impact on the ability of future presidents to deal with future crises that are bound to arise. So I think the whole thing is not driven by any change in world circumstances. It's driven by budget considerations. He'd much rather spend the money on food stamps than he would on a strong military or support for our troops.
Well, over the last 24 hours, the alleged dangers of the proposed cuts become a talking point on a lot of conservative blogs and television, obviously.
And we start with a Fox News alert. Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel plans to shrink the military to pre-World War II levels.
The administration is, without question, seriously compromising our security, our strategic flexibility.
I think these cuts are too draconian.
I think the budget's terrible.
They don't want to get entangled in another war, which no one wants. But guess what? We don't get to predict what the next battlefield will look like.
What the president has tried to do, the budgets that they send up to us, is lay this all on the backs of our military.
Officials maintain that it is needed, but could our country's security be compromised?
Well, all this may sound familiar. Mitt Romney made the same arguments during his presidential campaign, slamming President Obama's position on the trail and in debates as well.
This, in my view, is the highest responsibility of the President of the United States, which is to maintain the safety of the American people. And I will not cut our military budget by $1 trillion, which is the combination of the budget cuts that the President has, as well as the sequestration cuts. That, in my view, is making our future less certain and less secure.
I think Governor Romney maybe hasn't spent enough time looking at how our military works. You mentioned the Navy, for example, and that we have fewer ships than we did in 1916. Well, Governor, we also have fewer horses and bayonets because the nature of our military has changed. We have these things called aircraft carriers where planes land on them. We have these ships that go underwater, nuclear submarines. And so the question is not a game of battleship where we're counting ships. It's what are our capabilities?
So the question is, what's really going on and what do the numbers actually show? CNN's chief national security correspondent Jim Sciutto is here with the true politics tonight. So let's cut through the noise, the politics, the spin. What are we actually talking about in terms of cuts to the military? Break it down.
Well, you look at the numbers, the current budget is basically halfway between what the Pentagon wanted and the more draconian cuts that came during sequestration. The real headline number is reducing the size of the Army from a peak during those two wars in Afghanistan and Iraq of 570,000 to 450,000. You're cutting a 40-year-old attack jet, the Warthog, which was basically designed to attack Soviet tanks. But you're also cutting benefits such as housing allowances for soldiers, subsidies to stores on military bases. Some of these are politically sensitive things. But as always, the military is trying to make a balance of priorities with the numbers that they've been given.